We are live. Hey, Facebook. Oh, I'm so sorry. I mind when I made this soap. I tried to do a live on YouTube and it just wouldn't work. So, for those who don't know who I am, let me make a little intro. I'm Cassie, the owner of 3H Farms Texas Soap Company. That's what the 3H Farms TX stands for. You can find us on all social media, pretty much all social media. There's Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. So we just like to make soap live, chit chat with everybody. I made a 4th of July soap. I usually get this done by the end of May. I did this on June 1st. And so today we're finally getting to cut it. No, I'm sorry, June 2nd. I did this on June 2nd. And the video is still uploading. I downloaded the video to my phone and I'm trying to upload it. And being out in the country, we just have the slowest internet ever. I'm going to get some of that Starlink internet. That's what I'm going to do. So Elon Musk, you're welcome to sponsor me. I would love it. Send me your Starlink and let's see if it works out here in the rural area. Okay, so I'm going to point my camera down so you can see what you come here to see, which is the soap cutting. I have 6 loaves of this 4th of July soap. I'm probably going to do a naming contest. I usually call this stuff barbershop because that's the name of the fragrance oil that I buy, and it smells amazing. And I have several men customers who tell me to keep this soap in stock, and I have tried to do that. I'm almost sold out on the website of my last batch, and I'm really happy about how this batch so far has turned out. The white, the titanium dioxide, the white come out super white and pretty. The last time it was still nice, but it wasn't as white as I wanted it to be because this fragrance oil kind of discolors the soap a little bit because that's just what it does. So I'm just try to show you. It's still a little sticky. I don't know if you could see, like right there. It's a little tacky. We've had a lot of humidity here. And so let me get this position down so you can see. Hey, it's my mom. I was going to call you, Mom. I've just been super busy. I hope you're having a wonderful day. It's just been crazy busy around here. For those who follow our Facebook page, thank you so much for all the condolences and warm wishes and well wishes for my husband. Thursday, he was in an accident. Someone ran a red light and he plowed right into them, and 40 miles an hour. Thankfully, he was only going 40 and both parties were okay. The guy admitted fault, and it was completely his fault. He was tired, didn't pay attention. Things happen, but now we're truck shopping, which is no fun during, let's just say, inflation is out the roof. It's insane. So let me lower this down. Hopes that I don't, if I lose you, I'll just come back. Let me see. Yay. Okay. That's perfect. All right. So I'm going to just cut away and take some pictures as I'm going, because I want to take pictures to put on our TikTok and our YouTube and stuff like that. And let me get this everything a little closer in the picture. This is where I put my soap in behind here. Oh, I need my gloves. I like to wear gloves when they are a little tacky, so I don't leave any fingerprints in them. I've got to move this over just a tad. Sorry. I don't like to leave fingerprints in the soap bars. And my hands are always clean, but I just like to be professional. Put on my gloves. So the red that we used is Trial by Fire by Nurture. It is my favorite absolute go-to red. It is an amazing red. I still have it setting up here. It's the truest red that I've ever found. And my husband does resin art. And even though this is cosmetic grade, you could use it in resin and it worked just fine. So this is a beautiful, beautiful red. They said, oh, I'm sorry. This isn't the one. I take that back. This one says for soap only. My bad. I ordered him the one for resin. My bad. Sorry. Some micas will not perform well. I got ahead of myself. Like my shirt, it says relax. I've goat this. I'm obsessed with goats. If you don't know, we make goat smoke soap and everything. We just love our little goats. Okay, so. And if I've had a lot of questions, what is the soap cut ends? This is what you get. When on our website, I started selling the end cuttings as samples. And that gives everybody a chance to kind of sample the soap without buying, just one bar. 5 samples adds up to a lot. What? Okay, so this was... Hopefully the video uploads sometime today. It's been uploading for hours already. This is what I call the drop swirl technique, where I pour the batter still in kind of a thin, not too thin, but it's just you bring the batter to trace and then you pour them in your mold and you kind of layer pour and it drops the batter in and it makes these little patterns. I just love it. I just love the way it makes the soap look. So I just love it. It turned out great. MSGA. My husband wants me to name these Make Soap Great Again. He's so funny. Yes, they eat grass. I love them. Yeah, they are, they eat everything, besides the grass at our house. We have so many trees and weeds and stuff for them to get to. We had bought our property and it was really grown up. And so our choice to get goats was for 2 reasons. 1, to make amazing goat's milk soap because we have eczema and sensitive skin. And 2, they really clear property. And even though we love our wild blackberries, they were like an invasive species on our property. They were all over the place, all over around the trees. You couldn't hardly get through the back of the property without going through these thorny, horrible bushes. And so, they even take care of the poison ivy and the poison oak and all of that. Here's the front. This one, I really like the way the swirling come out. It wasn't as dark on top, but I just love how all the bars look different. But anyways, goats are just amazing. They have so much character, and we have a couple of them. We have dairy goats, so we don't eat them. We've had a lot of people upset saying, don't eat them. It's like, well, they're dairy goats, so you don't eat dairy goats. But meat goats, boar goats is something that we want to get later. They're actually rather expensive, especially right now. They are just amazing goats, but they get huge. And I have met a few of them that are actually kind of jerks. So I don't, really say that about too many animals, but my brother used to work for this guy, and he had a goat, and that goat would try to run him down, and he would try to pee on him. So you know, to each his own, right? Okay, here we go. Here we go. I love that part. Woo, I love that. Can you see? So pretty. Very patriotic. We should have a naming contest. I think my husband will win because that's pretty amazing name that he picked out. Make soap great again. That's hilarious. That's one of the reasons why I married him. One of the funniest guys I've ever met. Always has me laughing. Oh, look, that's cool. It doesn't come out really good on there's a little slither of like red in the middle there. Looks really cool. Okay, this one I'm going to have to take some pictures of. Got to make a little TikTok video. I'm not a huge, I guess, creator on TikTok. I just really like that you get all this free music and you can make short videos. I posted one of our moon, our galaxy inspired. I didn't turn my notifications down. My husband's always telling me, turn your notifications down. I forgot. Anyways, the moon soaps, or should I say galaxy inspired soaps that I created. I made those live on YouTube, did a live cutting, and then made some videos to just throw on. Because once you make a video on TikTok, it'll share it on all your social media, and I can even share it on YouTube. So it makes it easy for me. It's like the one-stop shop. So if you're a soap maker or you're trying to make quick videos, their editing software or whatever you want to call it is just really easy to use. And I mean, it just uploads to all your social media super easy. So that's one reason why we use it. And really, a lot of friends and family are like, I can't believe you're on TikTok. There's a side that is for creators on there. It's not just full of kids. And I kind of like making it, I like being on there and kind of making it, not just for kids doing weird stuff on there. I don't watch any of that. So that's just something, I like to do. There's a whole creator. There's people that do art and cups, all kinds of small businesses, and I like supporting them. There's even farmers on there and other goat lovers and people that have ranches and goats, and I really like supporting their content. There we go. That came out really cool. Okay, I'm going to set up my phone really quick so we can see on the phone. So I do it like this. Do like a little video. Hit record. And then I'll just pull them right out the center and show my phone. And then I'll show you guys. And then the great thing about YouTube is I can push stop, and then I can splice up my YouTube. I meant TikTok. I could splice a bunch of videos together and make one, quick little 1-minute video. And just hit stop again. So you kind of get to see behind the scenes. I'm trying to read. I made some of my own earlier this month. Goat's milk from our Navy and milk goat colloidal oatmeal is I think what you meant. Coconut oil raw. Oh, that sounds awesome. That's what I do. All the oatmeal myself into a fine powder. Yep, that's what I do too. So I started doing that, I want to say a couple of years ago, and it's the best way to preserve your goat's milk. And so all I got to do is run out there and grab my frozen ice cubes, weigh them out, because we like to use pretty much 90% of the water is goat's milk, and 10% I use distilled water in ice cube form. And it keeps it all cooled down, never gets really above 80 or 90 degrees. And so that's awesome. I am so glad you said that. There is a few people who've commented saying that my method is unnecessary and strange. And I'm like, well, that's what I like to do. I don't pre-batch my lye and my water. And I always I saw, what is the creator? I want to give credit to whoever I saw it. I think it was Uncle John's Soaps. I think that's the name of his channel. It's either Uncle John's Soap channel or Uncle John's something. He was the one that introduced me in mixing ice cubes, distilled ice cubes with water. And I was like, why couldn't I do that with goat's milk? And so I tried it on a 1 pound batch, and it was awesome, especially, the smaller batches, were coming out like the goat's milk was scorching, and I was having trouble not scorching the milk. Even though I was mixing, I wanted to use more milk than that. And so it really was like amazing. What do you add to make it more sudsy? Okay, cool question. Thanks for asking questions. I use castor oil, but if you use too much castor oil, you're going to end up with a weird feeling bar of soap. So just a tip, I'm sure since you've made soap, you punch in your recipe to the soap calculator. When you punch it in, you want your castor oil to be a very small percentage. So I'll give you on an 8 pound batch, I use roughly 4 ounces of castor oil in an 8 pound batch. And then the goat's milk also helps with the suds. But if you punch it into your your soap calculator, soapcalc.net is the one I use. That to me is the easiest one to use. And so castor oil. And I also have a goat's milk base recipe on our channel if you would like to watch it. It is not the exact recipe that I use. I got that recipe from a book called Everything About Soap Making. And that was when I very first started out making goat's milk soap. And then after watching a lot of creators, and then I wanted to make an olive oil, coconut, castor oil, and canola oil mixture. Because the canola oil has amazing properties, and so does olive oil. It's not as expensive as olive oil, but olive oil is so dark that it was making my soaps super, super dark. Just a tip. Honey, you're funny. Go back to work. He's going to crack me up and distract me. So anyways, that's the oils I like to use. I've had a lot of people ask my percentages, and just out of just me, I share so much. I don't want to share everything. And if I give away my percentages, you can punch in the percentages and then you would have my recipe. And so I'm kind of just like, I tell you what's exactly in my soaps, but I'm not going to give away my percentages. So on the recipe that I made for the video. I used straight out of the book. I used the exact recipe as just as a kind of a guide for people. So I need to make another one and update it. But there are several soap makers that do give away their recipe. And that's amazing of them. So, I mean, they'll give you like Royalty Soaps is a Texas lady. I really like her videos. She makes really amazing. She makes fancy high top soaps and stuff. She like really pipes on the soap frosting and stuff. I don't like the soap frosting, only to the fact is when I am done curing my soaps, sometimes in my studio, I'll stack them on top. And the soap frosting and stuff makes it hard for me to store them. Oh, look at that one. I like the way that came out. But I really appreciate the question. Thank you so much, Broken Together. And if you have a YouTube channel after I'm done, I'll look it up and give you a follow or subscribe. Sorry. It's subscribe on here. I got to wipe off the batter because if I leave that, can you see it? It'll drag onto my soap. Okay, last one. Oh, no, last two. I have two more. I thought I had one more. Oh, great. I'm so glad you asked. And obviously, you haven't watched any of my other videos because I do recommend everywhere I buy my stuff. Essential oil, which I'm not giving you a hard time about. I'm just saying essential oils are great from several companies, but I like to buy mine in bulk. And I like to make sure I'm getting a good quality one. So I use Essential Depot. That is the same place I get a lot of our soap making supplies. And we use, because we are members of them, we use their, do I have one of their bottles? I sure do. I have a bottle because I just made lemon eucalyptus. This is the company. Oh, it's not going to focus. Hold on. I think it's too bright. 1 second. This light is super bright. Let's turn the light down a little bit. Can you see that a little better? Anyways, essentialdepot.com. That's the thing. And then this right here is their Greener Life Club member. So they are fair trade, carbon footprint, animal friendly, biohealthy. On their website, it shows how they do their essential oils because a lot of people don't know essential oils can be steam distilled, but not all of them. And some of them are chemically processed. And so that's why I went down the rabbit hole years ago. And I also found a fragrance oil company, which Essential Depot has amazing non-synthetic fragrance oils that have never broke us out. And there's a few other companies that I recommend. Nurture, which is where I love getting my micas from. Their soap, they have on their mica labels, it's for soap. And then they also have, and I'm going to say it probably incorrectly, affiliate free. Here, let me type that in. Let me see. Where is, here is, I just made a beach themed soap. This is called 8th and Ocean. And it's, here, I'm gonna knuckle type. Can I get over here? Hold on. Let me show you. PHTHALATE free. Okay, So that is what breaks us out. Not only that, parabens and sulfates. Oh, I'll look it up. I love that. I love that you include a Bible verse. That is so wonderful. Well, I will look up your channel afterwards and I will subscribe. But Nurtures, their fragrance oils are amazing. Essential Depot, those are my top 2 recommendations. I also, I got this fragrance oil from Rustic Essentials. They're also an amazing company. So there is a lot of good companies out there, and just never use a fragrance oil intended for candles or something. Make sure it says soap safe on it. There are some companies out there, and I watch some really big time soapers buy some, and it was not soap safe fragrance oil, and it completely ruined their batch of soap. And if it was soap safe, it wouldn't have ruined the soap like that. And you just really got to watch where you're buying from. Wholesale Suppliers Plus is another one, but I've heard good and bad from them. So I'm not sure. I can't recommend them, but I know some people that use them. So Wholesale Supply Plus has really good prices on some of their products and free shipping, but I'm not sold on them quite yet. So far, I think I like some of these smaller companies. Mad Micas is a great place for micas. I was trying to think what other essential oil. Plant Guru? Plant Guru has good. I have their it's called 4 Gurus. It's their version of thieves oil. And I actually like theirs better than the Y and L brand. I can't really say that name because I'm not wanting to get some hate mail, because there's some people that use that brand like religion. And it's just, they just buy it in bulk and rebottle it and put their name on it. There's a couple of big MLM, or what is that? It's, and I'm not knocking it, because I've seen, and I've done, I know a lot of people that sell those essential oils from those companies, and they're just trying to make their money. It's not that they're a bad company. It's just they're really expensive, and they just buy their essential oils in bulk. And you can buy them from other companies and do the same thing. So I can't spend $100 on 5 milliliter of, oil or something and put it in my soaps. I can't afford that. But I can, buy some in bulk and put it in, if you know what I'm saying. Okay, I'm trying to make sure. I can't, have to stop and look, because I can't see very well sometimes. Super happy how these come out. And for those that watched with the other bars that I made, these ones are not the lard bars. I make the 4th of July, these soaps, and I make a lot of our themed soaps, the coconut lime, the ocean ones with our original recipe. I just started really making the lard bars, which is a lard and coconut oil mixture of oils and a little bit of castor. And that is for people with really, really sensitive, dry eczema, psoriasis, because the lard is so amazing for your skin. I haven't used tallow before, so I think I'm going to try to buy some tallow and test that out here in the near future. Okay, I think I got them all done. I'll show them to you real quick. Let me move my little cutter over. Oh, she's heavy. That's my Reba. I named it Reba, if you're wondering. I gotta save my little soap scraps. I plan on saving all these little soap scraps and making like a confetti. Aw, God bless you too. Thank you so much. I'm so happy that you found us, and have a wonderful day. Good luck with the monster chicken, and you guys have a fabulous weekend. You guys, Father's Day is coming up. I will be announcing when these soaps are ready. I'll be doing a little video and a promo video of when. And so thank you guys for watching and hanging out. And if you like our channel and you like what I do, please hit that subscribe and the thumbs up button, and have a fabulous day. Thanks so much. Bye. Let's get over here. Bye-bye.